It's here, folks. We are at the final game of the 2024 regular season. College football playoff berth on the line for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish as they travel to take on the USC Trojans on Saturday. USC, down year, but a tricky football team. There are three players specifically for the Trojans that have me a little bit worried in this contest. Let's talk about them. Ryan Roberts, A to Z Sports, breaking down everything you all need to know for this Notre Dame contest against the USC Trojans. Want to talk the three players that I think Notre Dame fans should have their eyes on most for the Trojans on Saturday, and the three players specifically that give me a little bit of worry, a little bit of angst if you are worried about a potential upset of the highly touted now and playoff contending Notre Dame Fighting Irish. I think there's three players specifically for the Trojans that give me a little bit of worry. Number one, offensive side of the ball, their best probably overall player on the season is Woody Marks, former Mississippi State running back who leads the team with 47 receptions, has run for 1,100 yards, averaging 5.7 yards a carry and 9 rushing touchdowns. USC does not consistently stick to the run. They only average about 140 plus yards a game on the ground as a team, but Woody Marks has 100 of that 144 per game. He is a dense, physical runner who catches the ball extremely well. This is the one guy that gives you a lot of worries in both avenues because obviously he is very prone to catching the football and doing it well. He's the type of guy that we have seen. There have been some games where Notre Dame's run defense has not been stellar. So this Woody Marks is a player that could give you some worry if you do not have a game plan for him. You do not get him into the back, you do not get penetration in the backfield, you do not stop him early on in reps. He's a guy that could hurt you. Number two guy on the list for me, although he's not having a great season so far, Zachariah Branch, sophomore wide receiver, is still the guy that I worry about most. You could throw Mekhi Lemon, the other fellow wide receiver, fellow sophomore on the list if we wanted to, because he actually leads the team with over 500 receiving yards. But Zachariah Branch, as we saw with his punt return last year against Notre Dame, he's the type of guy that can just kind of flip a game in a hurry. Say Notre Dame is just kind of off to a solid early lead. They're kind of coasting a little bit, and then all of a sudden, in the blink of an eye, he's able to turn a small gain into an explosive, or he's able to flip the field on a punt return. He's the guy that's a little bit of a lightning in the bottle type, so you want to be able to make sure that he does not beat you. If you limit the explosives for this USC offense, I don't see them sustaining drives ultimately. They are built off of guys like Woody Marks, Mekhi Lemon, Zachariah Branch creating big plays, and if they don't, I don't think that they have the opportunity to sustain drives well against the Fighting Irish. On the defensive side of the ball, it's been a little bit of a more of a mixed bag for the Trojans, but it's been tick up. D'Anton Lynn, first-year defensive coordinator coming over for UCLA, has done a really good job, in my opinion, because if we look at this roster defensively, there's a lot of holes in it. You need to get better up front. Bear Alexander quit after the first couple games of the year. And I think just overall, the talent on all three levels needs to get better. But the one guy that I watch and say that's an NFL player for me is Kamari Ramsey, the safety that was actually transferred over, who was coached under D'Anton Lynn at UCLA. It's not the number of tackles that he makes, because he's only got 45, I think, on the season. He's fifth on the team, but it's the impact he makes. He makes big plays, 6 tackles for loss, couple sacks, tied for the team lead in pass breakups. He is, in my opinion, one of the best safeties. And I know that we talked about Jonas Sanker a lot, the Virginia week, because he's a potential All-American at safety. I think this is the best safety that Notre Dame is going to see all year. I think that Kamari Ramsey has a propensity for making big plays, and Notre Dame needs to make sure that they are mistake-free offensively. Don't give any stupid turnovers up. Don't have any big plays and allow USC to kind of gain momentum in this game. Kamari Ramsey, number 7, starting safety, is the guy to watch on the defense side of the football. Guys, leading up to this game, and then afterwards, we'll continue to break this game down, and then obviously the playoff run, potentially for Notre Dame moving forward here. Folks, you know the drill. No matter win, lose, or draw, the slogan remains the same. I'm here with y'all. Go Irish.